Prime Minister Modi says India's G20 presidency is a big opportunity to focus on global welfare during Mann Ki Baat program. Lords Nagaland's Lidikro organization. External Affairs Minister explores places of prominence in Imphal on a 3-day visit to Manipur. First Chief Minister's Sagol Kangjei Championship concludes in Manipur. Chief Minister congratulates the winners. Sikkim police has set high standards in maintaining law and order, says Chief Minister N Biren Singh addressing 126th Raising Day. And in FIFA World Cup 2022, Costa Rica defeats Japan 1-0 in a Group E match. Belgium locks horn with Morocco in second match of the day. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj bringing to you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said India's upcoming G20 presidency was a big opportunity to focus on global good and welfare of the world. Addressing the nation in the 95th episode of Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Modi exuded pride that India is going to preside over such a big and powerful group from the 1st of December, and it becomes even more special as India was awarded this responsibility during Amrit Kal. He added that the theme India has given, One Earth, One Family, One Future, shows the country's commitment to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The Prime Minister also urged schools, colleges and universities to create opportunities for discussions, debates and competitions related to G20.
एक बुनकर भाई हैं एलडी हरिप्रसाद गारू, उन्होंने मुझे अपने हाथों से G20 का यह लोगो बुनकर के भेजा है। ये शानदार उपहार देखकर तो मैं हैरान ही रह गया। हरिप्रसाद जी को अपनी कला में इतनी महारत हासिल है कि वो सबका ध्यान आकर्षित कर लेते हैं। हरिप्रसाद जी ने हाथ से बुने G20 के इस लोगो के साथ ही मुझे एक चिट्ठी भी भेजी है। इसमें उन्होंने लिखा है कि अगले साल G20 शिखर सम्मेलन की मेजबानी करना भारत के लिए बड़े ही गौरव की बात है।
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister also praised an effort made in Nagaland to preserve traditions and traditional knowledge during the Mann Ki Baat episode. He said the people in Nagaland have formed an organization named Lidikro, which has undertaken the works of reviving beautiful facets of Naga culture, which were on the verge of being lost. With this, the youth not only get connected with their culture, but new employment opportunities are also created for them. Later, taking to Twitter, Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio thanked the Prime Minister for promoting the vibrant and special culture of the state and for acknowledging Lidikro.
एक संस्था बनाई है जिसका नाम है लिडिक्रोयू। नागा संस्कृति के जो खूबसूरत आयाम धीरे धीरे खोने लगे थे, लिडिक्रोयू संस्था ने उन्हें फिर से पुनर्जीवित करने का काम किया है। उदाहरण के तौर पर नागा लोक संगीत अपने आप में एक बहुत समृद्ध विधा है। इस संस्था ने नागा संगीत की एल्बम लॉन्च करने का काम शुरू किया है। अब तक ऐसी 3 एल्बम्स लॉन्च की जा चुकी है। ये लोग लोक संगीत, लोक नृत्य से जुड़ी वर्कशॉप भी आयोजित करते हैं। युवाओं को इन सब चीजों के लिए ट्रेनिंग भी दी जाती है। यही नहीं, नागालैंड की पारंपरिक शैली में कपड़े बनाने, सिलाई, बुनाई जैसे जो काम, उनकी भी ट्रेनिंग युवाओं को दी जाती है। पूर्वोत्तर में बैम्बू।
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, who reached Imphal yesterday on a 3-day visit to Manipur, visited several places around the city today. Firstly, he went to the legendary Ima market in Imphal, which is a great example of Nari Shakti powering economic growth. Jaishankar also visited the Peace Memorial outside Imphal, located at the foot of the Red Hills. It serves as a reminder of events that helped shape India's history. Later, he visited the Imphal Peace Museum and said this is a testimony to the close relationship between India and Japan now coming into its own. He was particularly moved to see the calligraphy of former Japan Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at the Imphal Peace Museum. Jaishankar further visited the Moirang headquarters of Indian National Army and the INA Museum at Moirang, where our tricolour was hoisted in 1944. Earlier, the External Affairs Minister attended an interactive session on Indian foreign policy organized by Manipur University in Imphal on Saturday. Speaking of the event, he said the central government is working to improve connectivity and infrastructure in the Northeast region. Stressing the importance of improving connectivity in the Northeast, Dr. Jaishankar said it would open up a gateway to the wider world and expand its access to global markets and workplaces. He added that India's G20 presidency will be celebrated at various places across the country, including Manipur, and it will showcase Northeast to the world with tourism benefits.
But there are also the opportunities of the world. The most obvious one, for example, historically, ever since human beings were in a collective, is one of trade. Trade in food, trade in valuables of various kinds of goods or needs. But today, the economic side of the world has actually become much more important, because it isn't only about what I make at home, which I go and exchange with somebody else for money or for other goods. If, countries have...
Staying with Manipur, Chief Minister N Biren Singh attended the closing ceremony of the first Chief Minister Sagol Kangjai Championship at Manung Kangjai Bung Kangla today. The age-old game of Panna Kangjai has been an inherent part of Manipuri culture and traditions. To save this precious game and keep their culture conserved, it is of utmost importance that Manipuri ponies are protected, the Chief Minister said. He further congratulated the Manipur police polo team for winning the championship, the Tentha Polo Club for securing the runner-up position, and the remaining teams for their participation. In yet another event of the day, Chief Minister N Biren Singh attended the unveiling of the restored Shamu Makhong statue at Khairamban Bazaar, Imphal. Shamu Makhong, which is the statue of Maharaja Bhagyachandra taming the elephant, is one of the oldest monuments in Manipur. The Chief Minister expressed happiness over restoration of this historic statue. He further informed that the state government has been taking up measures to ensure that the monuments which holds historical significance to the state are protected. In Mizoram, the Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs, John Berla, today visited a Longtlai district and oversaw the works undertaken by the state and central government in the southern district of the state. Upon his arrival, the Union Minister attended a church service at Santa's Church and later had a discussion with the church leader where he stressed the importance given to the Christians by the central government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Barla later visited several development projects and inspected the ongoing work. Later, he had a meeting with concerned officials at the DC Conference Hall, Longtlai. The National Cadet Corps is celebrating the 74th anniversary of its raising day today. This largest uniformed youth organization in the world was raised in 1948. The day is being celebrated all over the country with cadets participating in march past, cultural activities and social development programs. The expansion of NCC has also been undertaken in coastal and border areas of the country by adding over 1 lakh young cadets to its fold in recent times. The NCC has also been a platform for harnessing international relations for over 4 decades by sending its cadets as ambassadors of peace and unity to over 25 nations. Chief Minister of Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamang, today attended the 126th Raising Day and the closing ceremony of the Kwaskwi Centennial celebration of Sikkim Police at Paljor Stadium. Speaking at the event, Tamang said Sikkim Police has time and again set high standards in maintaining law and order and peace throughout the state. The state government acknowledges their dedication and contribution to the society, and they will work towards their welfare so they can perform their duties to the best of their abilities, he said. In the FIFA World Cup today, Costa Rica defeated Japan 1-0 in a Group E match at Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, Al Rayyan. Kesa Fuller Spence scored a goal in the 81st minute of the game to put his side in the driver's seat despite Japan getting desperate for a goal. The strike from the Costa Rican right back proved to be the difference between the two sides. Meanwhile, Belgium is taking on Morocco at the Al Thomam Stadium, where Croatia will lock horns with Canada at 9:30 p.m. In yet another match, Spain will go against Germany at the Al Bayat Stadium at midnight. In cricket, the second ODI between India and New Zealand has been called off due to rain at a Seddon Park in Hamilton. India were 89 for a loss of 1 wicket in the 13th over when play was stopped for the second time due to rain. Surya Kumar Yadav and Shubman Gill were rebuilding the innings after Shikhar Dhawan lost his wicket in the 6th over in the second ODI curtailed to 29 over per side contest due to rain. Earlier, New Zealand captain Kane Williamson won the toss and opted to bowl. New Zealand won their first ODI by 7 wickets to gain a 1-0 lead in the series. The third ODI will be played on Wednesday at Hagley Oval in Christchurch. Assam Finance Minister Ajanta Neog attended state-level consultation of implementation of POCSO Act in 2012 in Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram at AASC Khanapara. The event was organized by Juvenile Justice Committee, Guwahati High Court in collaboration with Department of Women and Child Development, Assam and UNICEF. Judges of Guwahati High Court and several dignitaries from the participating states also graced the event. The Deputy Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Chauna Main, attended the District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee (DISHA) meeting for 11 Eastern Zone districts of Arunachal Pradesh, chaired by Lok Sabha East Parliamentary Constituency MP Tapir Gao at the Conference Hall of District Secretariat in Namsai. During the meeting, they reviewed the progress of various flagship programs and CSS schemes like MGNREGA, PMGSY, PMAY, DRDA, among others. As national flagship programs are meant for the upliftment of rural people, Chauna Main urged DCs and implementing agencies to ensure that the benefits of schemes percolate down to the intended beneficiaries and people in the last miles. No one should be missed out from availing the benefits, he said. In a positive news from Arunachal Pradesh, the first consignment of 6 metric ton of oranges from Dambuk in Lower Dibang Valley district to the United Arab Emirates and Qatar was flagged off by LDV DC Somya Sorav in a virtual flag-off ceremony on Saturday. MLA Gabriel Diwangsu, Agriculture Secretary Bidol Tang, among others were present. The oranges from the valley will reach Dubai and Qatar by 30th December. The water transport workers across Bangladesh started an indefinite strike from Sunday midnight in support of their 10-point charter of demands, including fixing of the minimum wages at Taka 20,000. The strike has affected the unloading of containers at the outer anchorage of Chattogram port and the bank of Kampoli River. Lightering workers have not gone to unload the larger vessels anchored near the port, and no launches left Dhaka's Sadarghat ferry due to the strike. The water transport workers are also demanding social security measures like contributory provident fund and seafarer welfare fund to provide food and sea allowances, among other demands. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi says India's G20 presidency is a big opportunity to focus on global welfare during Mann Ki Baat program. Lord's Nagaland's Lidi Crow organization. External Affairs Minister explores places of prominence in Imphal on a 3-day visit to Manipur. First, Chief Minister Sagor Kangjai Championship concludes in Manipur. Chief Minister congratulates winners. Sikkim Police has set high standards in maintaining law and order, says Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, addressing 126th Raising Day. And in FIFA World Cup 2022, Costa Rica defeat Japan 1-0 in a Group E match. Belgium locks horn with Morocco in second match of the day. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.